How you feeling, mate? Have you seen what the other guys have got?
Yeah, I won't be up here for too long.
Not too long? All right. Let's move on. Our next angler, Daniel Kent. Probably the dark horse in the top 5. He had 5 fish for 4.27 kilos. We had 1 bag over 5, 2 bags over the 4. One of those belonged to him. He was sitting in 3rd place. Grab that microphone off Jared. How was your day, Daniel?
There's 5 in there, but they're just.
All right. You went back to the same spot, I'd assume?
I went back there first thing in the morning, and then there was no fish there, or they went biting. So I left and went back to the Tambo and caught nothing there. But then I went back and just managed to scrape up 5.
All right. You need 2.39 to evict Jared Healy from the hot seat. Ooh, you've fallen just short. 2.35. So very close.
Very close.
Did you miss any upgrades?
I did. I missed 3 or 4 fish today, dropped them.
And why do you think you dropped them?
I'm not sure. I had brand new sticky hooks on, but they just didn't stay on, so that's fishing.
Now, have you fished a grand final before?
No, I haven't. No.
So, first grand final, in the top 5 on the final day. What a way to finish the year.
Yeah, very, very happy with my result.
All right, I'll hand these back to you, mate. Let's make sure we get some photos of those. Folks, put your hands together for Daniel Kent.
Thank you.
All right. We have 2 anglers left. Our next angler up, Warren, I'll get you to leave your fish there. We'll get you up here and have a bit of a chat. We don't want it swinging in the breeze. Our next angler up, he was in 2nd place when he left this morning. 4.44 kilos. He was presented with the Angler of the Year trophy on Thursday evening. Good form all year. I think you had 2 victories this year.
Yep.
How was the final day is the question we all want to ask and we want to know the answer to.
I would have liked to fish yesterday. No, I actually went back to my spot. I was there probably 40 minutes, never got a touch. So I decided to go right up river and managed to put a couple up.
And what river was that?
That's right up the Mitchell. Went up past the cut. Managed to get 2 fish up there. I missed another 2. And then I just come back out the front and managed to get another 2, so I was 1 short.
So you've got 4.
I've got 4. I could say they're big.
Well, I hope they are big for your sake. The first rule in tournament fishing is get your limit, and you haven't quite done that today. And quite often that bites you in the behind, and we're going to find out in just a moment whether it does. We'll get somebody to grab those fish for me. Steve Morgan is going to do that. Now, Warren, I'm looking at your rap sheet here. As I mentioned, 5 fish on the first day for 4.44. You need 2.22, which is half the weight of the bag that you got on the first day.
Hand that over to...
Only 4 in here. What do you reckon it's going to weigh, Jared? You ready, mate?
Yeah, it's just going to be short.
2.22 is what we're looking for. Tick, tick, tick. It lands at 2.02. Round of applause for Warren. Almost a perfect year for you. Angler of the Year and Grand Final in the 1 year. There's nothing sweeter. You've just fallen short, but I'm sure you're very happy with your season.
Yeah, absolutely. I've really had a good year, so I can't complain.
And AFC as well too, and you guys did all right in that. All right, mate, I'm going to hand those back to you. Folks, put your hands together for Warren Carter. Warren is now sitting in 3rd place. We have a Humminbird man sitting in the hot seat in the Humminbird BREAM Grand Final. 1 bag left, and that belongs to Steve Parker. Come on, Steve, let's get you up here. He had a great first day. 5 fish for 5.43. 990 grams heavier than the next biggest bag. Have you got your 5?
I do have my 5, yeah.
Now, did you get them early?
No, I didn't have a fish at probably 11:15. And was losing the plot a bit, but that's when I got my first fish, caught to 11.
Well, I did ask Sean, I said, because I had heard that you didn't get him early, I said, how would he handle that? Would he freak out a little bit? He went, nah, he'd be cool with it all.
He was wrong.
So what do you do when you're freaking out and you're not getting fish?
You just got to put your head down and just keep fishing. The only way you can improve it is to get a fish on the end.
Now, where did you get the fish on the first day?
Caught all my fish in the snags at the Tambo.
And that's where you went first up this morning?
First up this morning, went there for the first hour. Never got a bite, never got a touch. The water was a bit green and murky and thought, I've got to get out of here. So caught some fish on the Mitchell Flats on the pre-fish. So went straight over there and didn't have a fish for half an hour. So I thought I'll do the long trip. Went round to Duck Arm. So just burnt up a bit of fuel. Fished there for an hour. no good. Had one fish on and lost it, and then I thought a bit of wind come up, and I thought I've got to come back to the Mitchell Flats. The only place I saw any fish on the sounder, and
So what time did you get back there?
probably 10:30, quarter to 11. And I saw a fish get caught, and then I got my first fish, and that was relief. I just wanted one fish to start, and then I was away.
And they kept on following. Any upgrades?
Had 2 upgrades.
Now, this has been a very kind venue to you in the past. You won a team's grand final here, I think it was with Dan Mackerel about 4 years ago. So let's hope the good form continues. All right, looking at the figure there, I'm not going to quote it just yet. Steve is getting your bag together. What would this mean to you, winning a grand final?
Oh, everything.
Everything.
Fantastic.
And of course, you win a great Yamaha SHO, should you be the victor. 5 out of 5. 5.43 in the first day. Today, you don't need anywhere near as big. Only 1.23 kilos is what he is looking for. You ready?
Yeah.
Boom, there it is. 3:06, round of applause. There you go. You are the top of the tree, my friend. Have you got a spot on the mantelpiece for the trophy?
Oh, I got plenty of spots. Unreal.
What I'm going to do now is we are going to double check these scores. You're still a bit nervous and in shock. I'm going to let you get the duck down there, rub shoulders with your peers, and we'll get you up here very shortly to do the handover. Folks, round of applause for Stevie Parker. He is our champion for 2013.
Steve Morgan for Fishing Monthly Magazines, and I'm here with Peter Court from Yamaha. And Peter, we've just given away a fantastic SHO Yamaha. Yep. Can you just run through the basics of an SHO? Like, we all know it's a 4-stroke. Yep. Big capacity motor, and these things throw a bass boat out of the water. Yeah, look, to be honest, these are fantastic engines, specifically designed for high performance fishing boats. Look, at Yamaha, we're very proud of these engines. Look, as I said before, we're really sort of proud to be involved with this competition, and this engine, it's a game changer as far as we're concerned. It's just one of the best things that we've produced in a long time. I've noticed myself, I've come from direct injection 2-stroke into that big block 4-stroke, and you think driving a 4-stroke, it's not going to have the same hole shot, but you get on the water, get your bum in a seat with an SHO, and those things fly you along. So I think that's the only way to experience them, really. As we see more and more of them on the circuit, more and more people are going to enjoy the benefits of the SHO. Definitely, yes. Look, as I say, look, giving away this engine is fantastic for us. It really is getting these engines on the water. Once people get in them and get to use them, we'll be confident that we'll see much more of them on the back of these boats. Well, ABT really thanks Yamaha for their involvement this year. Yamaha is a major sponsor of the ABT events and giving away an SHO here at the grand final, the ultimate point of the season. Thanks, Peter. Thank you. Yep, thanks. All right, Steve Parker, grand final winner. We've seen your presentation on the video, but tell us the nitty-gritty about how you catch a fish. What lures did you use, and what was your technique? Okay, day one was fish the mouth of the Tambo in the snags. That lure I was running was a OSP dunk in a tasty shad, 10-pound castaway braid, 5-pound leader, and just big rips. Let it sit there, and they were smashing it. Probably caught 12 or 15 fish day one. Upgraded 3 or 4 times. So today I couldn't get a fish on a dunk, so went to the mouth of Mitchell, and for that one we used a jackal chubby and brown suji. The water was a bit stirred up, but they were biting really funny, so we upgraded our hooks to just ultralight owners. Yeah, so they were very fine hook, aren't they? Super fine. Had to fish on a really light line, and even still, we missed a lot of fish. They just wouldn't eat the lure. So was that a slow rolling retrieve or a jerky retrieve? A combination of both. So you just slow roll it and give it a twitch, and if you just give that momentary pause, and that's when they seem to eat it. Fantastic. What rod and reel do you throw these on? So on the 2 different rods I throw. On the bigger lures I throw a Loomis TSR 862, which is a little bit stronger rod, which is 10-pound braid, 5-pound leader with a Steez reel. For the lighter lures I throw an 842 Loomis with a Steez reel, with 14-pound Varivis braid and 4-pound leader. Fantastic. So if you want to win the grand final next year, get into the local tackle store and stock on up. That's it, mate.
That boy hasn't seen much action for a long time.